Hi guys, today we're going to review combinations of 10. Combinations of 10 is really just another way to say friends of 10. And we already know what friends of 10 are. Friends of 10 are two numbers that you put together to make 10. For example, if I have the number 6, the friend of 6 to make 10 is 4. You got it. So I'm going to show you what you're going to do. You're going to use all of these cards that are up here, all of these guys. There's 18 cards. You're going to use all of them to make different friends of 10. You're going to show me the different ways that you can make 10. For example, I just told you 6 and 4 equals 10. So something that you should do so that you don't get confused is you should probably cross out the cards that you already used. I used 6 and I used 4. You don't want to use them again. You're only allowed to use these cards one time each. So I have 6 plus 4 equals 10. What other way can I make 10? Oh, I know. I'm going to start with 9. Okay. If I have 9, what is the friend of 9 that makes 10? Do you guys know? Do you? You're right. It's 1. Oh, there's 1 right here. So I'm going to take it and cross it out and write it in here. 9 plus 1 equals 10. You're going to continue to do that with all of these other sets of cards. Remember, you need 2 cards, so you need 2 numbers to make a combination of 10. When you're finished with this, you're going to continue on to the next part. The next part looks a little bit like this. Your next part is a little bit different, but that's okay. So the next part, you're still going to use the same cards that you already covered up. It's okay if you covered them up because you already wrote them on the bigger cards. So you're going to use the same numbers, and it asks you, how can I add all of these numbers together? Well, I'm asking you, how can you add all of these numbers together? And then it tells you, what is the total? So your job is going to be to figure out how you can add all of these numbers to get a sum. Just tell me the final total. So I'm going to show you what I would do. You don't have to copy me. You can show me any way that you can do it. So I think that a good strategy would be to make the friends of 10. I know that 9 plus 1 equals 10, so I have a 10. I know that 4 plus 6 equals 10, so I have another 10. I know that 3 plus 7 equals 10. That's another 10 that I have to add. And I would keep going because I know that all of these digits equal 10. There has to be a way to make them equal 10. When I'm finished at the end, I would take all the 10s that I have and I would count by 10s. And then I would have my total. You might want to show me a different way to do it, and that's okay too. You might tell me, Miss G, I'm going to add the numbers, 2 numbers at a time, and then I'm going to keep adding them and keep adding them. That's perfectly fine. I just want to see what you can do. So you might tell me, Miss G, I'm going to add 4 plus 9 equals 13. And then you might say, and then I'm going to do 13 plus 3 equals 16. And then I'm going to do 16 plus 2 equals 18. And then I'm going to do 18 plus 5 equals 23. You can do this. That's perfectly fine. I just want you to show me. I want you to explain it to me. So one of the most important parts isn't getting